Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Madisonville, Kentucky, where it's the site of tonight's OVL action between the Full Count Rhythm and the Madisonville Miners, a place that the Full Count Rhythm have never won. And there goes my score sheet. We'll take a break. I'll be right back.
Welcome to Full Count Rhythm Baseball.
Well, I'm back. I've enlisted the help of a fella here sitting next to me. He will run down the stairs and get my score sheet that fell down because of the wind up here in the top row. So I have to give him an attaboy when he gets back. I was saying this is a place that the Rhythm have never won in their history. Are actually 2-4 against the Madisonville Miners in the Rhythm history. 0-2 a year ago and 2-2 in 2021. A little bit disconcerting when you fill out your entire scorecard and then have the wind blow it a story below you behind. Thankfully that happened before the game started and not in the middle of the action. I have to figure out a way to secure that lineup, so we'll be delayed on getting our Chick-fil-A of Rivergate starting lineups. The Rhythm come in with a 10-5 record, having lost their last 2 games after a 9-game winning streak. The Madisonville Miners play in the north. They come in with a 6-7 record, having lost their last 4 games. As something is happening. Maybe everybody in the stands is going to go out and sing the national anthem, I guess. Not a huge crowd here, but looks like this is going to be half the crowd that's going to come out onto the field to sing the national anthem. Rhythm away today and back home tomorrow to take on the Louisville Jockeys. And thank you, kind sir. Tell me your name for the broadcast so I can. Pete Dexter from right here in Madisonville? Anton. Okay. Pretty close to Madisonville. He's going to be rooting for the Miners today, and I'm going to root for Pete. Well, look, Pete went and got my scorecard. And we have a boatload of people, everybody coming out of the stands to sing this national anthem. We'll take a quick break while they come onto the field. Tell you what, we'll just go right to our Chick-fil-A Rivergate starting lineup. Leading off for the Rhythm, Henry Jackson starting for the first game this year. He'll be playing right field. Drew Robertson in center field. Batting second, Reese Holbrook at left field batting third, Cooper Holbrook. The DH hitting cleanup, Jackson Cothran behind the plate batting fifth. First baseman Josh Seiler will hit sixth. Walker Strange will play third base and bat seventh. Brett Waringer, second baseman, batting eighth. Levi Perrell at shortstop, batting ninth. And on the mound for the Rhythm with a 1-1 record, Spencer Wilkins. And now the starting lineup for the Miners. Christian Gallagher, the DH, will lead off. Nazir Bergen, center fielder, batting second. Shortstop Braden Taylor will hit third. River Terry will hit cleanup and play third base. Will Vance, the left fielder, will bat fifth. First baseman Connor O'Connell batting sixth. Colton Shirley will bat seventh and play second base. And Noah Clark behind the plate batting eighth. Jack Robinson batting ninth, playing right field, and on the mound for the Miners, Reed Gongwer from Chelsea, Alabama, plays his baseball at Montevallo, is on the mound. He's a left-hander. That is your Chick-fil-A of Rivergate starting lineups. We are having
the reason we had that law is that the chemicals cause a permanent and irreversible condition called addiction. Many people downplay the significance of it because it's the result of a criminal act. But with the drugs that are on the market today, fentanyl, methamphetamine, heroin, and the new drug that is 500 times more powerful than fentanyl. Think about that for a moment. Just in the last 12 months, 16 Hopkins County citizens died from fentanyl poisoning. 2 of them were less than 16. We have a real problem. And part of our problem was the system that originally drafted was flawed. They believed that a person who was addicted could cure themselves by being locked up for a year. That is false. Addiction is permanent and irreversible. Every one of these people here, from the first time they used narcotics, if they are here as a participant, became addicted for life. As one doctor described it, if you're driving 100 miles an hour on the parkway, you're breaking the law, you have a crash because you're speeding and you lose a leg, the doctors are not going to turn you away because you committed a crime. They're going to save your life, they're going to get you a prosthesis, and with work, you'll be able to walk, maybe even run in the Olympics. The same is true with narcotics, but what happens, it has a stigma with it because it was a criminal act. We have stopped focusing on the criminal act, and we're focusing on the victory of recovering from the damage. Each of the people here tonight are either in recovery and fighting a hard day-to-day battle, or they're supporting it. And the reason I had them come out here tonight is so that you can see not all of these are addicts. But can you tell which ones are? The answer is no. Because it covers every aspect of our community. No economic class, no race, no creed, no religion is immune. That's what makes it difficult. Now, drug court began in 1996. Since then, we have been recognized as one of the most successful drug courts in the world. I've been there when we got the awards. A drug offender who goes to prison will cost you $70,000 for 1 year. A drug court participant costs you $8,000. Those who go to prison will go back to prison in 6 to 9 months, 97% of the time in Kentucky, because of the addiction. Because we don't address it, we ignore it. We send them home with a bus ticket to go right back to the world where they became addicts. Drug court changes that. And by the way, after our meeting 4 years ago, one of our participants said, "Judge, quit calling it drug court. You're focusing on the bad. Call it recovery court. That's what we're doing." And we are now known as Hopkins County's Recovery Court. Since we started, 575 men and women completed the 2-year program. Our reoffense rate is 9%. 48 out of 575. Think about that. That's success. That's victory.
Yes, it is.
Last year, we had 10 babies born to our participants. All to drug-free families and a drug-free life. 70% of our participants come and they do not have a high school degree. Of the 575, only 2 did not have at least a GED when they left. We partnered with the college. 10% got their AAA, or the AA degree. 3 got their master's. That's a victory. All of them are working, paying taxes, supporting their family. Just last week, 12 of our groups signed up to start college this fall. That is a victory, one day at a time. Now, there's a problem, though. When we started this in 1950, or when I came as a prosecutor in 75, there were 50 felony indictments in Hopkins County for the whole year. Not one of them was drugs. This year, we'll have over 700. About 675 of them will be drug-related. So you see it's a significant problem. But the real problem was drug court can only handle 25 people a year, a total of 50. We don't even scratch the surface. So after last 4 years ago, we started working. Today, there are 40 agencies serving Hopkins County to provide treatment and recovery for mental health and addiction. That's a victory. We have many different groups here from several counties. I'm not going to try to go through because I miss them. I do have one announcement I want to make. County Attorney Lee Riddle and I went to Frankfurt. We had heard there was a new law that had been passed that was going to change dramatically how mental illness and drug-related crimes were treated. To not criminalize them, but to treat them as a medical condition so that a person can have recovery and not have a criminal record to put up with. Yes, they committed a crime, but the program will be tough. We were successful beginning September 1st. And we'll be announcing this publicly a little later. We've been given $1 million a year to fund the program for 4 years. And there are only 9 counties in the state who've been selected, and we were first because of the success we had. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to see the face of the problem, but also the face of victory. One day at a time. Keep walking.
Bless him, Lord.
Thank you, Judge Westmore, and thank you all for being here tonight. And now, let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Full Count Rhythm.
Is a large group that's here.
Smile, Scooter!
The drug court.
Leading off, playing right field, number 15, Henry Jackson.
And that's who all they was here. They're not out to sing the national anthem. They're out to get recognized. Glad we were able to get that on the air for you. We'll take a break, and we'll be back on the Full Count Rhythm Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views or the rugged beauty. It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order fresh right in front of you. And let me tell you, watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, impatience, baby-like wonder, indecisive, anticipatory chewing, nerves pacing, happy claps, and finally, jealousy, because that's this guy's sub. I should order one. Good idea. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Here at Pizza Ranch, our research tells us kids love our buffet. All right, kids, to recap, your favorite things about eating at Pizza Ranch: pizza, chicken leg. Wait, who said pudding plate? Joey, what's a pudding plate?
It's a plate full of pudding.
Carl, put it on the board. Kids love Pizza Ranch, and parents love that kids eat free on Tuesday nights.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
I think this kid is onto something.
And Mark McDaniel says, play ball. The national anthem sung live here at Madisonville, Kentucky. 16th game of the year for the Full Count Rhythm, coming in with a 10-5 record. First time to play here at Madisonville this year. Only play the minors 3 times. We'll come back one more time, as 2 of the 3 games will be here at Elmer Kelly Stadium. Left-hander Reed Gongwer on the mound for Madisonville. He comes in with a 2-0 record, 4 appearances, 2 starts, 12 1/3 innings, 15 hits, 8 runs, 8 earned runs. Walked 6, struck out 14 batters, has given up 2 home runs and plunked 3, 5.84 ERA. Gongwer pitches at Montevallo, just south of Birmingham. He is from Chelsea, Alabama. And he will face Henry Jackson, Drew Robertson, Reese Holbrook. At least those 3 here in the top of the first inning. Cooper Holbrook is the leadoff, or the cleanup batter. Jackson Cawthorn batting 5th. Josh Seiler batting 6th. Walker Strange, Brett Weringer, and Levi Perrell round out the starting 9 for head coach Josh Carman. We are getting started just a little bit late. 2 umpires today. The 3rd one who was scheduled is back home with COVID. Kirk Dragu and Andy Thomason, as the first pitch gets in there at 6:36. And it is a breaking pitch called a ball. We are underway as Henry Jackson looks at another breaking pitch a little farther inside. Jackson from Waxhaw, North Carolina. His 2nd at-bat of the season, and he was going to look at a 3-0 pitch from Gongwer. Good to have Henry back with the rhythm. There's the 3-0 pitch in there for a called strike. Henry had 1 at-bat before he went down to Nicaragua. Got an RBI, and there's a ground ball off the leg of the pitcher. Henry will beat it out for an infield single. Running on that hopefully recovered broken foot. He gets a infield single to lead off the ball game here check on Gongwer, and apparently he's okay. Brings Drew Robertson to the plate. Tied for the lead in the OVL with 21 hits in the season. He and Cade Moore from Louisville. First pitch running is Henry Jackson, and he'll get in there with a steal. Pitch called a ball. Didn't take long for Jackson to get on his horse. And he's now in scoring position. Try to keep it on that tight shot the next time we have a play down there at second base. Robertson hitting .375. He'll square around the bunt. That ball comes back to the backstop. Thanks for joining us on the Full Count Rhythm YouTube channel, Facebook, and Twitter. Vicky Maloney checked in, and Mimi down in Winston-Salem, Lexington area checked in on Facebook. Ground ball to the right side, backhanded by Connor O'Connell. Nice play. We'll get Jackson over to third base with one out. Brings to the plate Reese Holbrook, hitting .302 from the University of North Carolina. Lefty on lefty matchup. Gongwer pitching from the left side. Reese Holbrook swinging and fouling one off to the on-deck circle. His brother Cooper will pick it up, put it in his pocket, carry it to the plate if and when he gets to the plate. Breaking pitch misses outside. Cool breeze up here. If you weren't with me at the beginning of the game, my score sheet blew off my desk and fell all the way down the bleachers, all the way down to the bottom. I had to enlist the help of a Madisonville Minor fan here, Pete. Asked him if he wouldn't mind to go down and get it. There's a swing and a miss. Down goes 2 balls and 2 strikes. I am tucked in underneath this table, and it is very difficult for me to get out quickly anyway. 2-2 pitch starts to go, and unplayed umpire Dragoo says that he went. It's 2 outs. And runner at third for Cooper Holbrook, the DH. Ground ball to third. Miners look like they could get out of it. River Terry throws over to O'Connell, and they will. After the leadoff batter reaches. 2 ground outs and a strikeout in the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base. We're headed to the bottom of the first inning. Madisonville coming to the plate. You're listening to the Full Count Rhythm Broadcast Network.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Think about something for a moment. Every single business, from the smallest neighborhood bakery to the biggest multinational corporation, is someone's dream come true. The byproduct of planning and determination and hard work. If you own a business, you already know that. So you'll also understand that fire and security protection isn't just about protecting property. It's about safeguarding dreams. At Corson, that's what we've specialized in since 1946. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Tim Reese back on the Full Count Rhythm Broadcast Network. head to the bottom of the first inning. Rhythm cannot push across that Framework Athletics first run of the game after getting a Henry Jackson a leadoff infield single. So Spencer Wilkins will take the mound for the 4th time this year. He has a 1-1 record. 3 starts under his belt, 16 2/3 innings, 8 hits, 7 runs. Only one of those runs was earned. Walked 6, struck out 21 batters. Has hit 1 and given up a home run. That home run was the second batter that he faced against the Clarksville Whirlybirds, who come in tonight with the second best batting average in the league. Louisville Jockeys, who will come to Drakes Creek tomorrow night to face the Rhythm, come in with a 320 plus batting average, I believe. They are killing the ball. Leadoff batter Christian Callagher steps in, righty on righty. First pitch swinging, ground ball to Walker Strange at third. He throws one in the dirt, dug out of there by Josh Seiler. 1 pitch, 1 out. Nazir Bergen steps to the plate. Batting from the left side. He's from Johnson University in Knoxville, Tennessee. He comes from Aruba. Playing center field tonight. Also a pitcher. Fastball in there for a called strike. Nazir Bergen hitting .310 on the season, playing in game number 12. That's in there on the outside corner. Good looking hitter right here, number 22. It'll give me height and weight, but he looks about 6'2", 210. Well put together young man. Pitch misses way outside. I actually talked to him a little bit before the game. He asked me about the broadcast, where he could find it. So hopefully his mother down in Aruba is listening in. Actually, I think she might be in Curacao. Said I think he lives in Curacao now as that pitch gets away from Jackson Cothran. Count goes 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's in the transfer portal looking to find a junior college where he can go and play right away. Has not gotten on the mound yet for Madisonville. Fouls that one off the screen. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. 29 at-bats, has 9 hits, 1 triple, yet to hit one out of the park. Found out from the radio man here, Boyce Tate. 330 to dead center. It's farther down the lines than it is to center field. That's ball 3, and we'll have a Full Count Ministries full count after Spencer Wilkins got up 0-2 on Bergen. Bergen. Only has 2 RBIs on the season so far. 8 walks, 8 strikeouts, and fouls that one off. Well, that's our first full count, first pitch foul ball. 31 for 75 coming into today's game after a 3 for 10 game. We'll do it again, full count. Pitch from Wilkins. Another foul ball out of play off to the left side. As the folks are oohing and awing on foul balls and ground balls to the infield. Reese Holbrook in left, Drew Robertson in center, and Henry Jackson in right. Another one spoiled off to the left side. Walker Strange at third, Levi Perel at short, Brett Waringer at second base, Josh Seiler at first, Jackson Cothran behind the plate, catching the 6'1" right-hander Spencer Wilkins from Monticello, Georgia. Breaking pitch, grounded down to first base line, just goes foul, says Andy Thomason, the first base umpire. That is 4 straight fouled off by Nazir Bergen. Got a couple of guys, I believe, in the transfer portal, as are a couple of the Rhythm players as well. This man on the mound is He gets a swing and a miss. Ball goes out of the glove of Jackson Cawthorn. He'll throw down to first base to complete the out. That is out number 2. Nice changeup by Wilkins. And with 2 outs, Braden Taylor, shortstop, also from Johnson University. Hometown is Knoxville, where Johnson University is located. Braden Taylor, the shortstop, he swings over a breaking pitch. Wilkins gets ahead yet again. Taylor playing in game number 12. There's another slider in there, or called strike. Once again, ahead in the count 0-2. Hello to Mark and Lori Wilkins, listening down in Monticello, Georgia, and he gets a 3-pitch strikeout. Down goes Taylor. And a 1-2-3 inning for Spencer Wilkins, who has been dealing thus far in the summer for the Rhythm. We'll go to the second. We're scheduled for 9. You listen to the Full Count Rhythm Broadcast Network.
United Machine and Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high-quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine and Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing need. That's United Machine and Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
We are ready to go here for the top of the second inning. Jackson Cawthorn digs in against Reed Gongwer. First pitch misses. Jackson Cawthorn hitting .276. Fouls that one straight back. Count goes 1 ball, 1 strike. Moved my scoreboard up to the top of the picture, thinking I'd cover this big fan that is above here, but so it's having a little trouble finding it. Foul ball off the roof. We're covered here under the, or in the stands. Nice little concrete and aluminum seats. They've added some plastic seats. Another foul ball off to the left side. You want to collect a dozen baseballs, go to the left of the stadium behind the press box. And you'll have about 8 of them as it stands right now. Breaking pitch misses outside with the Full Count Ministries full count. Line drive over the head of the shortstop, Braden Taylor. Jackson Cawthorn with another leadoff single. That ball gets by middle infielders, but Cawthorn remains at first base with a
Now batting number 4, Josh Seiler.
Line drive single into left center field. Second hit for the Rhythm, and that brings into play Josh Seiler, the first baseman. Caleb Abney is our coach. He drove up separately. Ground ball that will go foul. And Reed Glover handling first base duties today with 2 assistant coaches out. Tyler Sills in Nicaragua. Ground ball to third, could be two. Taps his glove over to second base. The throw gets by the first baseman. Josh Seiler will stay at first base as he reaches on the fielder's choice. Third baseman River Terry got the ball and then seemed like he took his time, tapped his glove with the ball. Throw to Colton Shirley was on time, but return throw to, or the throw to first baseman Connor O'Connell was in the dirt. So Jackson Cawthorn erased at second base. And that brings up Walker Strange, the third baseman. Transferring to Volunteer State Community College. First pitch he sees, a fastball outside. Coming from Lipscomb University. Hometown, Knoxville, Tennessee, went to CAK High School, Christian Academy of Knoxville. Having a tough first third of the year here in Summer League. Fastball misses high. Count goes 2 balls, no strikes to Walker Strange with Brett Waringer on deck. Incoming freshman to Georgetown. Foul ball off to the right side. The 2-1 pitch with 1 out. Popped up, that will also get out of play. Count goes 2 balls and 2 strikes. As looks like both teams trying to reach the limit of baseballs tonight. Already been at least a dozen foul balls. It's a putt-putt and a golf course right behind the stadium. Strange fouls another one off. That will get into the hands of third baseman River Terry. Throw that one back to pitcher Gongwer. Strange looks like he's just a little bit out front of Gongwer. Third start of the year for Reed Gongwer. Breaking pitch. Not sure I agree with that one. Called strike inside corner as Walker Strange is coming back out of the way of that one. Second strike out for Gongwer and second out of the inning. Brett Waringer, looking for his first hit as a rhythm player, steps in. There's a slider in there for a called strike. Playing in only his second game for full count. Went 0 for 4 the other night against Bowling Green. And there it is, his first hit as a rhythm player out to left field off the chest. Josh Seiler will try to reach third base, and the throw is not in time. Head first slide by Josh Seiler as River Terry thought that he had made the tag for the out. So a base hit and an error by left fielder Will Vance will move Seiler up to third base. And with 2 outs, runners at first, or second and third with Levi Perrell stepping in. First pitch he sees in there for a strike. Fisted off to the right side. It'll go foul. He's now down in the count 0-2. Rhythm threatening here with 2 outs in the top of the second inning. Gongwer, spelled Gongwer. Don't know that I've ever seen that last name before. He delivers breaking pitch. It's grounded to short. Taylor up with it, and he will get the speedy Perrell. That was a close play at first base. And the Rhythm are retired. No runs, 2 hits one error, 2 runners left on base. Heading to the bottom of the second, no score. You're listening to the Full Count Rhythm Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Tim Reese back at Elmer Kelly Stadium in Madisonville, Kentucky. Just a couple-hour drive up from Gallatin, Tennessee. The Rhythm got on that Hemphill Brothers beautiful blue bus at Framework Athletics. That took the drive up here. I thought it actually was farther away. We got up here 2.5 hours before the game, and several of the guys got in some putt-putt golf before batting practice started. Saw Henry Jackson, Drew Robertson, and of course young Cade Pomeroy, Kevin Pomeroy's middle child. First pitch to River Terry misses. Spencer Wilkins out on the mound. Blows a fastball right by the third baseman. 1 ball, 1 strike. River Terry from Centralia College. Sandy, Utah is where his home is, and he swings and misses again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Batting cleanup, hitting 167 for Madisonville. Fouls that one off to the right side. Fly out to right field. Henry Jackson has it measured and makes the catch for out number 1 in the bottom of the second inning. Henry Jackson, a second-year player, returner, played, I'm not sure if he played 4 years. He might have played at Carson Newman for 4 years. Just got his bachelor's degree, I believe, in business administration at Carson Newman, and will transfer to William and Mary, the tribe of William and Mary. Spencer Wilkins delivers fastball right down the can to Will Vance, the third player from Johnson University in Knoxville, Tennessee. Fouls that one off. Will Vance hitting .250. He's 8 for 32. 1 home run, 3 RBIs. Playing in game number 12 of the year. Pitch in the dirt. Like maybe a changeup. Jackson Cawthorn, a very good defensive catcher, blocks that with 2 strikes just in case Vance takes a swing at it. You can throw him out at first base. 1-2 pitch coming from Wilkins. That's the same pitch, look like. And nearly the same result. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Connor O'Connell on deck. 1 out. Just getting started here tonight's game after being off for 2 days. Foul ball will also get out of play. Not a lot of foul territory. Parking lot just off to the right, and a very dangerous place to park. Off to the left is a road, and then we're in the middle of a city park. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. There's a pitch right down the can. Will Vance took a look at it. And we'll walk back to the dugout. 3rd strikeout for Wilkins. Connor O'Connell will step in. Swinging it from the left side from Rose Holman. His hometown, Fort Myers, Florida. First pitch misses outside. The Miners come in 8th in the league with a .212 batting average. Swing and a miss. Shot down the right field line, but it will go foul. Wilkins says he's been all night ahead of O'Connell. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Louisville Jockeys come in with a .318 batting average. Line drive that will get up the middle and get down for a base hit. There's the first base runner for the Madisonville Miners. He just reached out and poked that one. Soft little line drive into center field. That brings up Colton Shirley, the second baseman. Louisville Jockeys first with a .318, then the Clarksville Whirlybirds with .282 batting. And guess what? Another foul ball. This one will stay in the playing area after hitting the screen behind home plate. Du Bois County, then a big jump off, about 43 points. Clarksville Whirlybirds at .282, down to the Du Bois County Bombers at .239. That's a foul ball off to the left side. This is playable for Walker Strange. He'll come over and make the catch for the 3rd out here in the bottom of the 2nd. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We're through 2, no score, in a place the Rhythm have never won, Elmer Kelly Stadium in Madisonville, Kentucky.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Leading off the top of the 3rd inning for full count is Henry Jackson. Hit a hard ground ball off the leg of Reed Gongwer and beat it out for an infield single. Looks again at a first pitch ball outside the zone. Gongwer missed with the first 3 pitches that he threw to Jackson, and now missed with the first 2. Hello to Frank and Beth Jackson, listening down in Waxhaw, North Carolina. There's a line drive out to center field, but that will stay up in the air long enough for Nazir Bergen to make the catch. Henry Jackson, of course, just finished a week mission trip in Nicaragua with Tyler Cruz and about 23 others. Good contingent of folks down in Nicaragua, Mazante and all over Nicaragua, with the Full Count Mission group. And another group is down there now. Tyler Sills, assistant coach. Line drive again out to center field. Bergen will come in and make a sliding catch. And base umpire
Number 2, Holbrook.
Andy Thomason says he made the catch. Nice play. Very unusual contour of the outfield here. As I said, center field I think is at 330, maybe the shortest part of the field. Reese Holbrook steps up, fastball goes high. Voice Tate, the radio voice here for the Miners, said it's 340 on the right field line and 330 to dead center. There's a changeup that catches the plate. Foul ball at the plate as my tape guarding my equipment just got torn down for some unknown reason. I guess I'm going to have to do something else to keep people from getting too close to my equipment and knocking the whole broadcast out. Two balls, two strikes. I'm sitting in the middle of the stands, folks. Probably see some of the people walking right up the aisle as Reese Holbrook swings and misses. We're out number 3. That's the second time that he's gone down. And the third strikeout for Reed Gongwer. No score. We're heading to the bottom of the third. You listen to the Full Count Rhythm Broadcast Network.
Whatever your destination in life, you can get there easier with a checking account from F&M Bank. At F&M, our checking accounts give you the tools you need to manage your money well, like our smart free checking account that's actually free, because sometimes the basics are more than enough. Making lives better by making banking easier. Come see us at one of our branches or online at myfmbank.com. F&M Bank. Banking made easy. On purpose. Member FDIC.
Slim Chickens makes it easy to feed your hungry crowd. Fresh hand-breaded tenders, perfectly fried wings, and all the southern sides made fresh for you. It's easy. Just order on the Slim's app or website and leave everything to us. You can get it delivered right to your door. Any party, any size. Slim's has your crowd covered. Download the Slim Chickens app to order and earn rewards.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Tim Reese back on the Full Count Rhythm Broadcast Network. We move to the bottom of the third inning. No score. Rhythm 3 hits and the Miners 1 hit. 8, 9, and 1 will come to the plate for Madisonville to face Spencer Wilkins. Noah Clark, the catcher. Indiana University Southeast. Breaking pitch, probably a slider, stays up high. From LaPel, Indiana. It's one high into center field. Drew Robertson will come in, make the catch. We're out number 1.
Now batting for the Miners, right fielder number 10, Jack
Anything hit out to center field. Got to be a little nervous about or excited about, depending on who you're rooting for. If you're Jennifer Terry in Sandy, Utah, you're excited when that ball goes up in the air off the bat of Noah Clark. Assume she's related to River Terry, third baseman. Jack Robinson, the right fielder, steps in. Fastball misses down. Robinson from Vincennes University, hometown of Canby, Indiana. fisted up the middle. Levi Perel gloves and throws to Seiler for out number 2. Nice play by Levi Perel.
Catcher, number 12, Christian Callagher.
Best play he makes is a charging play where he can throw on the run. Loves to throw on the run and does an excellent job of it. Christian Callagher steps in. He grounded out on the first pitch that he saw. Over to Walker Strange at third base. 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the third. There's a fastball right down the can from the son of Mark and Lori Wilkins, second-year player for the Rhythm. Staying at the host home with John and Amy Smithson. He gets a foul tip into the glove of Jackson Cawthorn. Now ahead in the count, 0-2. Said that several times. Wilkins on the mound, getting ahead, and he gets another 3-pitch strikeout on a fastball high and tight. Down goes Callagher, and down go the Miners. 1, 2, 3. He has faced 10 in the first 3 innings. No score. We're a third of the way through this ball game. 2 light-hitting teams. The Miners hitting 212 and the Rhythm hitting 217. It's going to be a pitcher's duel. Podcast Network.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Welcome back to Madisonville, Kentucky. Home of the Madisonville Miners here at Elmer Kelly Stadium. Tyler Sills, normal pitching coach, is down in Nicaragua. He's down there with his father, Dr. Alan Sills. Saw them.